Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy, the Yes Man. Yes Man! Alright, today we are going to build a deck. So for all of you that don't know, this is Magic the Gathering, and we are going to build a standard deck today. So you click on decks. What we need to do is we need to click on this little X right here, and that creates a new deck. We select our format over here on the top right. We're doing standard. That makes all of the cards we here have standard. These are all the cards that are available to play. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to build a deck. We're going to go through my thought process on what I like to do, how I go about building a deck from scratch, and see how it performs. So we first start by we select a color or a card or an archetype, what we would enjoy doing. So today, there is a card I wanted to try. That is named Abigail from the new Lorwyn set. And I wanted to build a deck around that beautiful owl. I don't know if I have any copies of it yet. It is a black and white deck or card, so most likely it will be back here if I can find her. So while we're doing this, we're looking at cards that we might want to play with her, cards that we think would be good, synergy. All right, so here she is right here. Obviously, we have no copies, so we need to get some. So you craft cards by selecting this little button here. Type in the first couple letters of the card. Most cards don't share the same name, so only this one was pulled up. Click on the blank card, and if we have enough to craft, we can craft. So there we go. So this card states flying, first strike, lifelink. When Abigail enters, up to one other target creature loses all abilities. Put a flying counter, a first strike counter, and a lifelink counter on that card. So we'll put it into our deck, and we'll see what else we want to do. I think we're going to play heavier on the black side. So we'll go to black. We like to be a little bit aggressive, so we'll do a little Dark Knight. Now we're thinking about other creatures that we might want to put in with there. We know we're going to want some removal. So we want to clear some graveyards. Strategic Betrayal is a great card for that, for removing graveyards and early threats. Ravenhawk is a good card from the last Airbender set, so we might want to consider that. I think we might want to lean into lifelink a little bit. So we'll find our lifelink cards. This is a decent removal for a mono black deck. Exile target creature or planeswalker, return up to 2 creatures, or put 2 +1/+1 counters and get lifelink. I've been playing this card in some of my decks, Preacher of the Schism. I think it works well. Death Touch, good defense, can draw you and create you cards. I think we like this guy, the Acolyte. And again, I don't have all the copies I want, so if I have enough, I can craft. Look at that. Now I have enough. I don't want cycle of power in our deck. All right, now we need a little bit of draw in this deck. So now we'll type draw up in our search bar and see what cards offer that. So the Bandit's Talent is a good one. Helps get removal, helps get draw. So we might play those. This might turn into a demon deck because that is just a really strong archetype now. I built a couple decks around Sephiroth. I like that card a lot, but I don't think this is the right deck for that. We might pull in the Unstoppable Slasher because this card is just very strong and very difficult for your opponent to deal with. That in combo with Abigail. We're going to want some early game removal for board clears. So let's look what we have there. Destroy all. So Day of the Black Sun. Each creature with mana value X or less loses all abilities until end of turn and destroy those creatures. Exile up to 2 target cards from the graveyard, which would be good to remove threats with destroy all enchantments. And we splash a little bit of white into this deck so we can run those. That might be the angle we're going to go. So we're going to start here. It pulls me to that, but I don't want to be green. I want to be white. So what we're going to do is we'll get our lands. And we'll find our dual lands that we would want in this deck. Or move all of our forest it's telling us to play. Surveil, provide me with a little bit of momentum. And so that puts us at 23. And we have some lands that can destroy some of his lands. And a couple other cards to throw in. Cards that create mana sinks. Cards that create creatures. So if you're looking for lands that are colorless, you got to make sure you click on the colorless symbol in your search bar. And that pulls up your colorless lands. And 30. That's too many. $29, $28, $27, and $26. I think we'll run 26 lands. We'll start there. I like to run more lands just to see how it performs if you get flooded when you're testing out a deck. Again, discard is a good mechanic. So we'll just think about what we want to do there. It's a good first card pickup. We got our remove cards in case we need to. And since we got white, if we spell destroy correctly. Ultima is a nice end everything, destroy all card. And we have 3 cards left to play. So to determine what we want to play, we look at the cards that we have, look at our mana curve. So our mana curve's good. Need some more creatures. We have a good amount of removal. That gets us creatures. That's a hard threat to deal with. I mean, it's looking okay. Some things we might want to consider is a little bit more card draw. Early game flood removal is a little bit difficult as well. I think we'll go here. All right, so this is the deck. This is what we're going to give a try, see if it works. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And we can make modifications as we go. It's kind of straddling a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So we got black spells and we got black spells. So we selected the good color to run to get our gold so that we can do some competition stuff. Either buy packs or play some draft, which I love. I hope you've been watching some of my draft videos. This new Lore When Eclipse set has been good. I've played draft twice so far, and I've gotten 6 wins on both of those. All right, so here we go. So opening hand, good. Opening card, good. Good mana curve, and a board wipe if we need it. So that's a decent opening hand. So far this deck is looking okay. Some removal in case we need it. And let's start doing damage right away. So these multicolor lands oftentimes slow your deck down a little bit. As you can see, Restless Reef. That's a good combo, popping off guys. Hey, look at that. And I can destroy his Restless Reef. So we'll attack first. Deal some damage, take some damage. And 11, discard a card. So that puts him in a predicament because he's going to want to play a bunch of cards. See what he removed. Nightmare. It's an additional cost of return someone you control to its understanding. Okay, so that's another bounce back. Want to remove this as soon as possible. We want to remove this threat as soon as possible. Okay, so now that we have an empty board, we start to consider our options for playing the Ultima. So I think we get this online first. So being that we have a bunch of white, black, return. Yeah, see, he's going to keep pumping the board. I'm going to keep losing life. So next is we're going to put Preacher of the Schism down. Give us a little bit of blocking. I'll take a bunch of damage here, 8 damage. able to surveil. That card doesn't help us, so we don't need it. So what we're looking for is we're looking for a land, basically, so we can play this. It's going to make me sacrifice. Yeah, and I lose. All right, good game. So the deck's a little slow for what we're trying to do. So we might go a little bit more mono black. So that was the first game. You saw, you know, the deck's not quite there. Doesn't have what we want it to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our deck, open it, think about what didn't work. So what didn't work? The deck was too slow. 4. And we remove lands. Get rid of you. So we're completely mono white. So there's no reason to have dual lands. $17, $18, $19, $20, $21, $22, $23, $24. Right now I'm considering some more removal, but targeted removal. All right, let's test this version out. So we went from splashing in cards we think we might want to seeing what the meta is actually doing, and then considering the cards that would be good with the meta that is coming at us when we play. So we removed our multicolors to go mono. Not a good hand because I don't have anything to play. I mean, it's a good hand, but I'm going to play this hand. I think it's not a keeper, but I'm going to play this hand to see and be greedy to see if we can get ourselves a swamp. Just because this combo's here and he's here. If we can't play Bandit's Talent right away, that's okay. But that's what we're going to go with. So we'll see what's coming at us. We're on the play, which doesn't really help us, but all right. So this is going to be rough. He's going to be very aggressive, and we don't really have anything to play. So we got one more opportunity, and if we don't hit it, we are basically done. All right, that's okay. So this is a little bit more of a defensive. There it is. So we'll go here. A defensive white, mono white. It's not mono white. Oh, I see what I understand what they're doing. So a white ball card would be best here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to attack. They're not going to block, so that will take them down. That card is just so powerful. We're going to draw so that we can get ourselves some lands. Play this next, that combo. So that puts us down, but we're okay because we have this. We shall attack. See if they block. They do. So get our demon down. And have them discard. So this looks a lot like a demon deck I've been running earlier, just we added a little bit of Abigail and a little bit of Acolyte instead of our removal. So that's okay because we have another demon. And we have another demon in case we need it. So that's a card that I really need to worry about because every time they gain life, I lose life. And that's a lot of life that I'm about to lose because of that. We need to remove both of those cards. So 1 and 2. So we have 4. So our life linker. Yeah, we have to remove it. So you need to remove the threats. We're going to keep the blocker. We're going to gain a little bit of life. So this is nice. So we have lifelink now to put on our slasher. Give the slasher flying. Loses the ability, so that might be something to consider. Acolyte might be something nice to play as well. I think Abigail. So gain life, we just gain a bunch of life. All right, so we got 4, 5, 6, 7 to play with. 4, 5, 6, 7. Assuming we're blocking. That puts him down. 2, 6. And then that's game. All right, that's our victory. This deck seemed okay. And a decent play. Everything was good. So that's how you build a deck. All right. Build it, test it, refine it, win. That's the formula. All right. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Let's strategize, learn, and have fun. That's what this channel's about. I'm the Yes Man. Yes, man. Yes, man.